VAT Flat Rate Scheme. Have you wondered what this is and if it could benefit your business? Follow my video for more. If you haven't yet, click the bell and subscribe to be notified every time we produce our best pieces of content. So if you're a small business and you're looking for a VAT scheme that's highly relevant to you, the VAT Flat Rate Scheme could be for you. This is designed specifically for small businesses, so follow my video and I'll explain the basics to you. When you are running a business and you're VAT registered, it can be a burden when you're collecting all of the information around to VAT. There's an extra administration attached to it. So HMRC, when they were looking to help small businesses, designed one called the Flat Rate Scheme. What you do is, instead of calculating all of your output VAT, which is VAT on income, and all of your input VAT, which is the amount that you can claim off your costs, they said, let's just make it easier. Let's take your income and work out a percentage, and we'll take a flat rate of that percentage, regardless of whether they're up or you're up. So this scheme is designed specifically for small businesses. You can register for this scheme if your turnover is under 150,000, which can be quite a bit for a small business, so it gives you some leeway. But if your turnover excluding VAT is under 150 grand, you could be eligible. So instead of worrying about, oh my God, is there VAT on this? Is there VAT on this cost? Is there VAT on this? Get your VAT right on your income so you know your customers, and then it's one calculation. So for small businesses, how much better would that be? Because you can save a massive amount of time and also financial risk in case you get it wrong by having it on one percentage rate. Now, one thing to bear in mind with this is when we talk about VAT, generally for business to business, we talk about amounts that are charged on a net basis. So if you have a product or service that's £1,000, you will charge VAT on that £1,000. So you would go, right, 20% if you're on standard rate of supply, and your cost will be 1,200. Now the flat rate scheme I find a little bit confusing, especially if you're a non-accountant, because the flat rate is on the gross amount. Now the gross amount means your net amount for your sale plus your VAT. You are taking a flat rate percentage from this amount, not on the net amount. It's an easy trap for business owners to fall into, because a lot of people will compare, oh, well, I'm charging 20% on the net, but you're actually taking 14% of the gross, or 12%, or 9%, or 7%. Whatever your classification is, you'll be taking that percentage of the gross figure, not the net figure. If you're comparing to see how much VAT you are saving, just remember you may be comparing an apple with an orange, because if you're comparing the gross to the net, they are going to be different. So make sure that you don't fall into this trap. One thing to bear in mind, and in previous videos I spoke about on VAT basics, keep an eye on your turnover as it goes month by month on a rolling basis. What are the pros of the flat rate scheme? Well, some of the pros with a flat rate scheme is you actually make some more money. So what you could do is you've worked out all your VAT on your sales, less your costs, and you'll have what your VAT return would be if you did it on a standard basis. Now, the flat rate scheme may mean that you have to pay over less than you're entitled to. Well, that less is classified as income. So that income needs to go in your profit and loss account and recorded, because that will be profit that you've made under the flat rate scheme. HMRC are well aware of this because they've taken general percentages. Now, on the flip side of this, you may be in a business where you lose. You may have to pay over more VAT than you should have done if you'd have done it on a standard basis. So if you do, you've got two things to weigh up, I think, in my opinion. The first one is the time. So is the time that you save by doing a flat rate scheme quicker than doing it on the standard basis? That's your decision. Or you could also, if you are losing consistently through the flat rate scheme, change the scheme. Go back to a standard VAT scheme and waive flat rate VAT goodbye. But overall, the main benefit for the flat rate scheme is it's quicker. You just work out your income with VAT, take a percentage, done, flat rate in, VAT return filed, happy days. Another benefit is you are reducing your risk. There's a lot of business owners out there that are genuinely frightened of HMRC inspections. It keeps some people up at night. But if you have got a flat rate calculation that's really easy, if an HMRC inspected your VAT return, you just give them your invoices. You give them your trade, you know the calculation, and it's done. It's the quickest calculation to see whether you're doing it correctly or not. So one of the benefits is, I think it takes away some of the fear, if you have it, around the risk of an HMRC inspection. Now, what type of flat rate have you? HMRC have a specific document, especially for flat rate businesses. They have classified different business types into certain flat rate percentages. It is down to you or your accountant advisor to have a look to see where your business is classified on their list, and you use that percentage. It really is that simple. Registering for flat rate is really simple. It's just one form and notification to HMRC saying that you are flat rate registered for VAT. And what you've got, if you've got a decent accounting software, your accounting software you'll be able to say that you are flat rate registered and a percentage you're using. That makes this calculation a lot quicker, a lot simple, and a lot more accurate, so you can get on with your life and build your business. So my question is, are you at appropriate turnover levels where the flat rate could benefit your business? Or have you not considered this at all? So if there are any questions that come up from this video, I'd be happy to jump on a call or a Zoom with you and take on board any questions you have. Don't mess around. Click my link below to book today.